It's a me. Spankio. Anyway, you don't want to see this screen. This screen's boring. You want this one, don't you? Let's put the music on. I'm in for a whale of a time, aren't I? Yay! How is everything? I haven't streamed a PC game for about a year, and I've only done it once, so hopefully everything's running hunky dory. And before you ask, yes, I do have a moustache, but yeah, it doesn't stay on. So I know I've got a real one anyway. I don't need it. Anyway, I have not played this game. I'm sure that comes as a shock to all of you. But hey, we're going to do it. So, new game. Please enter my name. Spanky. Normally go with Kevin. We're going to go for Spanky because I think it'll be a bit weird if they keep calling me someone else's name. Hey. I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she just don't care, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is so... I will butcher Japanese names. Get ready for it. It's even free for this. So did I, oddly enough. This girl is Yuri, my neighbour and good friend since we were children. I don't know. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to watch... She's invisible. Where is she? She's fucked off. I'm going to have to do a lot of reading. I've got to juggle two screens here. I normally read anyway, but now I'm doing more reading. Oh, my eyes are going to hurt. We used to watch school together on days like this, but starting in high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waiting up. If she's going to chase me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Kaya! Yes. I overslept again! But I caught you this time. I'm not going to do voices. Or maybe a little, but fuck it. I will not keep track of who is who. Everyone will interchange voices. Maybe, only because I've decided to stop and wait for you. Oh wait, that's my voice. I sound like me. Fuck. Hey, I said you were like that thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Spanky. Yes, it is. But if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. It's a bit straightforward, isn't it? I like all the pink. There's a lot of pink, isn't it? Pink doesn't really go well with green, but fuck it. Like I know anything about fashion. Fine, but you did wait for me after all. I guess I didn't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sorori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. Why am I going to school? I'm 38. I should not be going to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. I've never described the street as being speckled. By the way, Spanky. I'm in trouble, aren't I? I'm not saying that. Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. Well, that's not true. Because I like a lot of chocolate on my biscuit. There we go. Everyone in Britain is going, oh god, I remember that. I haven't been looking either.
You're going to starve to death!
But look, I've got a packet of chocolate hobnobs.
No, I've got a club. Also, hello, Adrian. That's not true. That's impossible. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Hello, Luke. About time I played this. Yes, it is. Sayuri likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. No, games and Marvel. Uh-huh. I'm well, thank you. We'll see if that transpires to be the case in like 3 hours' time. Also, it's quite warm in that Luigi costume. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn to socialise or have any skills before college. Too late for that, Sayori. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Your happiness is really important to me as well, chat. That's why I charge you money. Oh wait, no I don't. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a neat. A neat? I don't want to be a neat. Neat sucks. Who's neat? What's a neat? What the fuck's a neat? In a few years, because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Is that graveyard Neato? Is that? What is it? I don't know what a neat is. I can't open up Google because I've got the game open. Fuck knows. Something about a neat. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Platinum Lace, these strictly. Don't night say. We are the Japanese store girl that say neat. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? We are the sacred keepers of the words. Censored. I'm not saying any of them. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. I'm not a weeb. I'm not saying any weeb speak. Yay. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Oh! Neat. An acronym for not in education, employment or training. Well, I work in a university, so... yeah. I'm not a NEET. I passed the NEET test. Or did I fail the NEET test? I don't know. I'm uneducated. The school day isn't ordinary as ever, and it's all over before I know it. Why isn't there one here? Is this the school from Silent Hill? I hope so. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Why do it have to be clubs? Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. What do you mean you got no choice but to start with anime? No. Go to a different one. Go to the... I don't know. What clubs do kids have nowadays? Pac-Man? Is there a Pac-Man club? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realise that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing, coming out of the classroom. Is that similar to coming out of the closet? Silent Hill dating sim with Daddy Pyramid Head. No, not... Why has it always got to be goddamn Pyramid Head? Don't get in a dating sim with James Sutherland, that does not end well. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I am impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. I'm not joining the club. Okay. Writing this is chef's kiss. Allow me to butcher it by misreading. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Why don't you come to my club? Sayori. Is it a literature club? Can I join a different one? Is there no way to go to your club? Yeah, meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. How'd you get to be vice president? I thought we were just joining clubs. How'd you get to be vice president? Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club. Who gave her the power? Who put her in charge? Since she was the first one to show interest after the one to propose the club, she inherited the title of vice president. I see. You should date Shui. She's always late. Bad wife material. Ah, I hate it when people aren't punctual. If I go to a date in real life, I'm always there fucking early. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I'll bring in a new member. I was going near my member. And that Suki make cupcakes and everything. Oh, cupcakes, you say. That changes things. Heh. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's cunning as to have planned out all of this. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Can we have Doki Cupcake Club? I'd much rather doing that. Smaggy's joining Weeb Club with me. The first rule of Weeb Club is you do not talk about Weeb Club. Yes, let's go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. We've all been there. Don't deny it. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the hall and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. I'm not saying it. I'm not. Even when I said it on the podcast, I bleep myself out. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. Stop going on about my member. I don't know you that well. I told you, don't call me a moon member. Yeah, see? Even my in-game character agrees. I glance around the room. Yeah, there's no fucker here. There's no one in this room either. Go one. Oh good, I can keep up with it. Can we just call them that? Because I will butcher Japanese names, but Girl 1, Girl 2, and Girl 3, I can keep track of that. Why is it like let's go to Girl 4? That's too high a number. No, I didn't. I didn't read out your expletive. Here. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. So he always says nice things about you. Is this piano music too loud? I can't really tell. Seriously? You bought a boy? Is that not Girl 1 again? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Spanky, what a nice surprise. 3 girls. Oh my word. I'm out of my depth here. I can barely do 1 girl. Funny story about that. I'm not telling it online. Welcome to the club. Ellipses. Oh, words escape me in this situation. Nordic! Hello, Nordic. Can't be fooled. I can. I won't get fooled again now. How old are these characters? Is it appropriate playing this game? It's Japanese, so I'm assuming they're all 13. Because they're always 13. And there's always a 4chan out of them. Hoyo! That one actually fits. I imagine that's exactly what she sounds like Kirby. She just makes Kirby noises. Got the pink hair. That's what Kirby would look like if he sucked up a Japanese animes. All of them. That's the amalgamation of them. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I'm on some kind of list for this, aren't I? What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Is she the hard one? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki? The girl with a sour attitude. His name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognise. Her small figure makes you think she's probably her first year. No. Abort. 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 She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sahiro. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. She always says that quietly into my ear and turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. I genuinely thought I was the same character at first. Speaking about it, mate, it looks so fucking generic. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears probably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Yuri and Natsuki. Alright, if she's the most mature one, in an effort to stay out of jail, I should probably go in that direction. It's a losing battle, people. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Spanky. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Oh, we brought this up now. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. What the fuck's she doing in this club? Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuine feels a little... a little what? Probably best to not finish that sentence. Come sit down, Spanky. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me. What do you mean made room at the table? There's loads of tables. Did I hear what I thought I said? I'm watching you. Okay, we'll get the cupcakes. I genuinely didn't know if that was a part of the game. They just start making that noise at you. It was quiet, wasn't it? Hey, I made them. I'll get them. My sound alerts are at the correct volume. It's just must be the blurb. Even the blurb doesn't want to play it. They'll mean girl you otherwise, and you can't say it. You can't sit with us. Ah, that's true. Sorry, I got a little too excited. No. Where's the literature in this literature club? This is just standing around talking and looking at my member club. Don't want that. How about make some tea? Ooh, good idea. Top me up, please, Yuri. I'm not saying it, Shadow. I'm not going to slip up. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. The desks are tables. You need to push away together several tables to make a bigger table. As Sayori mentioned this, we've been widened so there's one space next to Monaco and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room and Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Skeletons fall down? Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Oh, good. It's going to start singing chord. Okay, ta-da. Wow! It nearly got me. Nearly. It nearly got me. It nearly. Oh. Oh, no, it's not going to work. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. I'm a dog person. It's close. It nearly got me. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate we used to make it.
And you're a grotesquely ugly freak. Thanks.
Birthday statements are true. Hello, Violet. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Yuri grabs one first, and Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Yuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. In that case, she should have said... I turn the cupcake round in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. It's like I like my cupcakes like I like my women. Getting the right angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She is waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Look on her face says otherwise. I thought you technically did say Yuri said. You don't even know me. How did you make cupcakes before being introduced to me? Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you dummy. Alright. I gave up from Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. I quite like to do that to all the conversations, if you don't mind. She likes to play hard to get, does she now? So do I. That's because I'm incredibly hard to get. Because no fucker wants me. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Ooh, more tea. He carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Which one classroom had tea sets in them? I missed that. Wait, I've definitely got good wife material. Well, I can set fire to things. Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, a hot cup of tea helps you enjoy a good book. Yeah, but what if you spill the tea and ruin the book? You think about that. Think about that, man. I've already mixed up their names. That's how much I don't care. Yeah, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Actually, isn't Yuri lesbian hentai porn? Pretty sure that's right. If you don't know that, sorry. Sausage Yuri looks away. I mean, you know, I believe you. I believe in Santa Christ. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least in tea. The only porn to read. It's certainly up there. Just had the TV that rolled out, so yeah, we have a TV that rolled out. Ah, that was the best part of school, wasn't it? When they rolled out the TV, and you know you were gonna get a shit documentary that was made in like 1960, which has been completely disproven to you. School. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was literally forced into it. Watch Threads at school. I didn't have that pleasure. Should be more concerned that you know that. No. I'm sure I don't know what lesbian hentai porn is called. You do now. Say any phrase, you know. Are you trying to catch me out? And here we see the phrase U-double-U-U all together to form the word censored. I read it! I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. I read what it said. I read the individual letters. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so... I feel like a sort of weird villain. Thank you for the clips. That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Well, fucking start making it exciting in this game then. Monaco, I'm surprised. If this was Robocop, I was shot off an entire corridor full of goons. I could be playing Robocop now. How come you decided to start your own club? You should probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. I'm going to guess no then, since you didn't start a debate. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. But it's a debate club. What do you mean you can't stand all the politics? Did you not know what you were getting for? Just need to broaden your horizons. My horizons are pretty broad. It's just that this room is pretty small. There's like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Yeah, no, it's a debate club. You know what debates are, right? I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Wait, if lesbian hentai porn has its own name, does the men's version have a name too? Yes, yes it does. I'm not telling you. Feel free to type it in chat. It also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. There's also Futanari. There's that too. I'll tell you that one. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. I'm really telling you a lot about myself. I'm like, fucking. Scratch that. Hi, too lazy. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. This stream is cursed. I don't know what's more cursed, chat, or this. Yes, I do. Everything is cursed. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. I'm not fun or worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Weldy! Thank you for the resub, Weldy. Everyone, if you're not already following Weldy, go give him a follow. In fact, go give Violet a follow as well. There we go. Just press the buttons. All of the buttons. Retro and Nighted Lesbian Vampires. Marvellous. What's that? We got one sub, so we need 2 more people to give us a sub, and we'll get a hype train going. I think I fucking deserve one for this. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different goals. Oh, interested in the same goals. Well, I hope for the love of everything your kids aren't watching. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why we're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Stop bringing my member into this. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm without literature. So Spanky, what kind of things do you like to read? Non-fiction books, honestly. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga. Manga? Oh dear. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. I can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her tin cup with her finger. Ooh. Digital immersion. I do love rimming my... Stop. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Oh, I see. Not like Twilight. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Yuri's throat moving like crazy. Yeah, it would appear so. And she's a mature one, so I don't know how this game plays out, but she's the least jailbaiting. For what it's worth. But you know, but they're all in school, so this is not right. A 30-year-old man should not be playing this. So as the deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Are you trying to be metagame? Sure, in what way? It said so in the text. It said she seemed like the most mature one, so... Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I read a horror book once. Hey, I've read several on this channel. Do we get to read Goosebumps? I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, yeah, I think I'm going to have to stay out of jail. Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. This game doesn't think much of you, does it? Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. You could also say Brussels sprouts, but that's got no relevance to this. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. You would love Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness, then. There you go, some many worlds. Frigid, hello! Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, I don't like you. You suck. I bet you don't like Halloween either. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes died over for me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind glass club. That's grammatically weird. It looked like you were working on a poem called Dayman. Don't say it out loud. That's a terrible name for a poem. And give that back. The follow-up's even worse. Fine. Hehehe, your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. I like to think she actually sounds a bit more like Bob Hoskins, but I can't do a Bob Hoskins voice. So Yuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. That's what I say. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Hold on. This is meant to be a literature club, not a creative writing club. What's poetry doing here? Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. Wish I could do that. I wish we all had old man voices. We can try. I will put a strain on my voice. Hard to believe this is a horror game. Apparently so. You wouldn't like them. Oh, I can't do a very good old man voice. Which is weird considering I'm an old man. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. No, and now I sound like the bullsack from Mighty Boosh. I've forgotten his fucking name. You cleft. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. No, Mighty Bush. Bouncy, oh, such a fun time. Bouncy, all the... I'm not continuing that. Do you have writing experiences too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I'm not doing the old man voice. I will literally wreck my voice if I do that. Yeah. Neither have I. I've seen more Simon Barnaby of late because my niece has come over to put on horrible histories. I guess it's same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. Look at them shine. Look at them shine. So that's a question for you, chat. Have you ever drank Baileys from his shoe? I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Oh, do we actually get to do something other than click this button? Because it's getting a bit old. This is gameplay. Then next time we meet, we should all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. You do anything apart from Sarah. Bailey's is manky. It is. So I'll tell you what. One of the worst smells ever is stale Baileys mixed with stale Lambrini from the night before in a bottle skip. When you are hungover and have to empty said bottle skip into an actual skip, and then you throw up in it. I don't miss being a landlord. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it will help us get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. And hello, Magic Chop. That sounds fucking nasty. It is. Isn't that right, Spanky?
Rip and tear until it is done.
I wish I was playing Doom. The Irish car bomb is even worse. Ooh, I won't. I don't think anyone's a win in this situation. Well, Monaco smiles warmly at me once again. That's one smile. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? We're not playing Dark Souls. Oh wait, no. Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth what's been on my mind the entire time. Don't say it. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I set up other clubs to look at, and that is my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh yeah, by the way, I won't be playing this game again. This is a one and done stream. I don't know how long this game is, but we'll be going until the usual time. So, we'll see what happens. I'm sorry, I thought. Spanky. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. What do you mean defenseless? Did we not bring some kind of weapon? Oh no. Make a lot of menacing puns about this game without giving away the plot. Oh, is this a long game? I didn't think it was that long, but I thought it had like multiple endings and shit, so I didn't think it would be that long. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. We'll see how far we can get in 3 hours. By the way, one by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. I can't play only half it. Yes, I can. Alright. I'll make you a deal. I'll play it until we finish. And then if you want me to play it again, we need to hit 700 followers. Now we'll do part 2. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. I like bouncing, boing, boing, boing. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. This game will leave you hanging. I see your pun there, Weldy, because I know how this game goes. Spoilers. This was all over YouTube when it first came out. It was impossible to avoid spoilers. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. I did just come for the cupcakes, to be fair. It makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Damn! I've been swayed by cupcakes. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. We didn't discuss any literature. We didn't... Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over me once more. Spanky, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. This game is spoilers. You got swayed by boobs. No, I didn't. I'm pretty sure at least 3 of them are underage. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Do I give a shit? I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Oh yeah, but that's like nothing to do with the game. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri's and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Spanky, since we're already here, do you want me to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walked home together before because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! That's why by cupcakes I wasn't having married for almost 8 years. See, that story's got a happy ending. I don't think I'm gonna get a happy ending in this one. You know, because of the jail bit. With that, the 2 of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. I might turn this music off soon because it's starting to do my nothing. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, the 2 Yuris, and of course Monica. Well, I'd be really happy spending every day after school in a literature club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. It's a living nightmare, isn't it? Alright. The only way I'm going to get a happy ending is if we accidentally start playing Robocop. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, I did a platinum trophy in Robocop yesterday. God, it's good. Oh, hang on. Oh, we got gameplay. Good. I get to do something that isn't clicking the button. Alright then, it's time to write a peon. Pick words you think your favourite club member will like. Something good might happen if whoever likes your poem the most. Let's do it horribly. Right, what's the least fun word here? I've got to pick 20. Alright, death. Yeah, that's a strong start, isn't it? You like death. Alright. Empty comfort bouncy. I'm sorry, I'm choosing bouncy. You can't make me not choose bouncy. Death bouncy. Is anyone keeping track at home? Hold on. I'm going to type it in the chat box so I can read it all out loud when we're done. So, death bouncy. Oh, come on, nibble. Nibble. Nibble is right there. Death bouncy nibble. This is going to be a hell of a poem. Bouncy, that's how I want to go out. Death by snoo snoo. Rainbow, sunny, captive, misery, peace, entropy, milk, playground, play, amazing. Milk's tempting, but it's always sunny in Philadelphia. I can't wait to read this all out. Nibble playground. That's what this game should have been called. Flower, infallible, skirt, melancholy, lipstick, nightgown, heart, headphones, family, lollipop. I can read. It's amazing, isn't it? Lollipop's quite good. Skirt. I don't know. What do you reckon, chat? I have no strong feelings towards any of them. Infallible, maybe? What do you reckon? Don't all shout up at once. 5, 10, 8, 3, 2, 1. Lollipop. Lollipop's the first one I've seen. Lollipop it is. Chaos! Hello, buddy. Not on for long. No problem, mate. Well, welcome into whatever the fuck it is. Would you like to pick a word? Bunny, romance, marshmallow, embrace, flying, anime, calm, forgive, alone, uncanny. Do like marshmallow. I think I might just be hungry. Bunny. Bunny. Yep, I was going to go for that. Put the bunny back in the poem. Here you went for bunny as well. Well, you can type with your right hand. Music, firefly, insight, lucky, sensation, heaven sent, whirlwind, clumsy, bed, sugar. Give me some sugar, baby. Can't wait to read this out. Cute strawberry, loud ribbon, frightening, journey, cheer, summer, puppy, explode. I can't not pick explode. I hope you're all doing well. That's all fluffy, pout, waterfall, dream, vertigo, joy, secretive, shame, mouse. Chaotic! Hello! How goes the dating world? We haven't got that far yet, apparently. We're picking words. How you doing, Chaotic? Let me give you a... let me press the chaotic button. There we are. I paid money for this Steam Deck, I'm going to use it. Right, Dazzle, Fluffy, what do you reckon? There's some time to game tonight, so weighing up whether to play Switch, PC or Xbox. Play whichever one has got Robocop on it. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Which one do you think we should go for? Everyone shout up a word. Whoever types first. Fluffy. Fluffy it is. Right. Portrait, anxiety, sticky, boop. Nature, philosophy, mega, effluent, kawaii, boop. Boop. Always boop. Well, for me, I'm just playing the backlog. Fair enough. Extraordinary, tears, universe, prayer, twirl, desire, treasure, disaster, awesome, fleet. Twirl. Twirl. Twirling towards freedom. Disorientated swimsuit, tenacious, unending, dance, suicide, bliss, pink, vibrant, holiday. Like tenacious, that just reminds me of Tenacious D. You have me at cupcakes. This poem is going to be on fire. Intellectual Inferno, Melody Smile, Rose Question, Portrait, Korai, Graveyard Papa. Disorientated swimsuit is a wonderful stage name. It is, isn't it? Inferno. That's a fun word. You don't want to know what one of my favourite words is? Juxtaposition. Hop. That one. I'm unfamiliar with that one. After image. Okay. Hop. Oh, perhaps let me see. Cheek, silly, feather, broken, lazy, infinite, shiny. It's cheeks. Of course, it's cheeks. You can't not pick cheeks when cheeks are available. Pick cheeks. Jumpy Valentine, imagination, giggle, peaceful spinning, shopping, fantasy, charm, kitty. Your pick, guys. That's a legitimate question. Which Digimon? Fantasy? You can have fantasy. I hope it's final. Oh wait, there's still several more to go. That wasn't Final Fantasy at all. Oh, hello. We are being raided by the excellent, terrible Bork, who you should totally follow if you're not already. He is doing the Pokemon race that I'm doing, and he's doing it as Jesse. Bork, how did it go? I feel like I'm not taking this seriously. I don't know, who'd have thought? Alright, First to Eternity, Wonderful Ring Card, Horror, Clouds, Vivacious, Misfortune, Analysis, Contamination. Cyberus is pretty good. I quite like that one. I actually own that one. Which one? Which one, guys? I feel contamination, but I don't want to contaminate my cupcakes. Alright. 5, 3, 2, 1. Contamination. Fine. Contamination. So yeah, I'm going to read out this entire poem in its fullness when we're done. Destiny, Jump, Wrath, Warm, Games, Email, Marriage, Adventure, Uncontrollable, Time. Hello, Paul. Alright, which guy? I'm feeling Wrath. I'm feeling Wrath. Switching to headphones. Oh, the kids are coming. No problem. Which one, guys? This music is a little bit better than what I've been listening to for the last like 40 minutes. Go with your feelings. Level 20, level 12 seconds. Nice, nice, nice. I'll go with my feelings. Wrath. I normally feel wrath and nothing else. Sock, sadness, kiss, unrequited. Starscape, pure, despise, incapable, fickle, or party. Ooh, party. Chocolate special, precious candy, covert, extreme, unrestrained, beauty, Doki, ambient. I take ambient quite a lot because I work with like ambient deliveries. Okay, all about feeling spanky when I'm fucked then, aren't I? Alright, my precious. We'll go with my precious because that reminds me of Gollum. And depression, climax, friends, hair, tragedy, vitality, happiness, sparkle, cage, skipping. I want to go with climax, but cage reminds me of Nicolas Cage. So there we go. So before we read this, here is my poem in full. Death, bouncy, nibble, sunny, lollipop, bunny, sugar, explode, fluffy, boop, 12, tenacious, inferno, cheeks, fantasy, contamination, wrath, party, precious, cage. If you want to read that again, there we go. I really did type it all out. As a Doki, we got a cupcake. I'm not dead. I guess I'm winning. Here's a masterpiece. It's better than some of the stuff I've written and heard. Hi again, Spanky. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. I'm too fat to run. I'm full of cupcake. Don't make me run. I'm full of cupcake. This might be a little strange to me, but I at least kept my word. We didn't keep a word. We kept 20 of them. I kept count. Sugar explode. S-U-G-A-R. Jump into your racing car. Say sugar explode. I was in the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. That was a song from Wreck-It Ralph, but minus the explode bit. Thanks for keeping your promise, Spanky. I did keep my promise by doing this, didn't I? Should never promise anything ever again. Oh, this is too overwhelming of a commitment for you. That's huge. Yeah, kaboom. Making you dive headfirst into literature where you're not accustomed. Headfirst into literature is easy. You just pick 20 words at random. Anyone can do it, literature. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Oh, slack wasn't the wonder words. So you already told me you didn't even want to join many clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. She's going to beat the shit out of us, isn't she? I really hope that happens. I think my character's got it coming. And also my character in game. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in her class pub room. Oh, you know what they say about girls with a big mouth, don't you? Expensive dental treatment. Natsuki finds herself stuck between, say, Monica and manga. He said which is neither of those vowels. Get girl slapped. Wouldn't be the first time. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops. I just had the sentence there. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops. I just see it. I can just read those two words as like when you beat a boss in Dark Souls, and instead of like play slaughtered or something, it just says Natsuki plops. Don't worry, guys. Spanky always gives it his best as long as he's Spanky always gives plops when he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. I'm having too much fun with this, and it's not because of the game. It's good to you guys. I like cooking, cleaning my room. You like cooking? You like cooking and cleaning? Are you insane? How dependable. So that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting, and you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? What do you mean, is that so? Should you know? Romantic game plots. So you can't choose Natsuki. I'll live. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Spanky can become good friends too. Sayori. How come none of these girls wear glasses? Isn't that one of the normal traits of like animes? One of the girls always has massive pleats and glasses. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation you just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought me something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. Get to the plot. Anyway, hover bitch. Can't call her that. You and Spanky take horror bitch to be your lovely wedded wife. No, because she's fictional. Never mind. So it made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Alright. Are chainsaws involved? Wait about it. Okay, we need more voice acting, please. They all have the same voice. I feel like we need different voice. I did have a little bit, but I will fucking let my voice. I'll try, but I will lose track of who's who. Obviously, I sound like me. We tried old man voice, yeah, and that hurt. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. You more like high-pitched voices. Oh. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal of it if you don't want it to be. Alright. Oh, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. For some reason I sound a little bit like Mickey Mouse and he got shot in the neck. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And you could, discuss it if you wanted. This? How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She is. She even picked out a book she thinks I would like, despite me not reading much. Oh, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. This is so much worse than all men voices. Mickey Literature Club. Woohoo! Here. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So you and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. We couldn't afford to bury her outside, so we buried her in the book. We now call it the Necronomicon. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Mitsuki is rummaging around in the closet. But that wanted a transition for some reason. So activity 1, boat climbing. Abstaining. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Hot diggity dog. You looking for something in there? Different voice.
Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organised if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Suki slides a bunch of stack books and boxes across the show. Thank you, kid. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. And she's standing right there. How did you know, anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a low volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of these boys. I hope these two don't have a conversation, because fuck me. Curious, I pulled it out of the stack.
There it is.
Suki snatches it out of my hand. Beware. Then she turns to the box of manga and slits the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better.
Sounds like a Batman villain. Yeah, sounds just like Jim Carrey, the villain, doesn't he?
Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Perfect Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. Suki had a proper hard paper in the mean streets of Birmingham. She did. It's character building. But it means it's either way out my demographic or it's simply terrible. Can it be both?
If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door. No, I think she's actually threatening me. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice.
Listen to your own voice, Natsuki.
But I'll tell you one thing, Spanky.
Saying my own name and a voice is just so odd. Consider this a lesson straight from the oh fuck, I fucked it. So did I! I can see why. There's less dominatrix and more straight up murder.
Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Unless it's Twilight, in which case, fuck that.
In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Perfect Girls from the box.
get out my pub.
Get out my pube.
I'm going to show you exactly why.
He shoved the book right into my hands. Ah! I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colourful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo. Must kill Mo. Whee!
Don't just stand there.
Oh, you little fucker. Oh, it's trying to get me again. It's trying to make me say that word. You wah. Natsuki grabs my arms and pulls me out the closet. I'm going out the closet, apparently. Then she takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signal me to come here. Please, no more. Yeah, see above. See what shadow beam takes.
Wouldn't you?
Oh no, that's my own voice. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Why am I taking my seat?
Chairs wouldn't work. You can't read at the same time like that.
Yeah, why's that?
I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Oh wait, no, that's my voice. Fuck it. Say it like it's a ghost. Boo.
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Suki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Immersion. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. I feel bad, I haven't got anyone to sit next to. Yeah. Alright, okay. Temporary companion. All I can say is a particularly bad timing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, claiming the additional space while she hopes I wouldn't notice. Right, Chipnicker, how you doing? You've not been on this camera for a little while, have you? What's that? You're inflated, what I mean, capable of speech? Wow, aren't we learning something today? I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really.
Is that a wingle? It's not a wingle. It's just your average everyday inflatable seagull. They were out of sheep. It's Chipnicker. It's the emote. Can we get the Chipnicker emote in chat? I know you got it. Also, is anyone who's trying to knit those chicks? Natsuki sounds like Wario now, apparently. Don't make me feel weird about it. She hasn't made this whole interaction for people. Claim any available votes. You can claim your soul. There we go. You can pretend it's Wingle. Wingle is the MPV after all. Anyway,
not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
No. Ooh, 311. Ooh. I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. This stream in a nutshell! Oh, he's died. Oh, never mind. Turns out Wingle's super weak to whatever the fuck this is. Dating sims, I guess. I grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Have we got a plot? No.
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot?
I'm not saying shit.
I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things.
Is that what we said?
Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at an ice cream shop.
Oh, do tell. This sounds like it's going to be a right hoot.
But that just helps you get to know the characters.
Why is it funny?
And besides, it's still entertaining.
Oh, please stop talking.
But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they all get into the backstories when some of the romance begins to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts.
The touching part is when the romance builds up a bit. What's so funny about them in the ice cream shop? They didn't stipulate. What is going on in chat? Needs a fishing rod. Old Man Briny from immediate stuff. Oh, shall we roleplay as Old Man Briny in this? Look at you stockpiling the cupcakes. It was super fake. Hey, is this in there? This is not hentai. At least I don't think it is. I don't think so. It's allowed me to stream it. It didn't say no, you're not allowed, so it can't be. Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Unlike me. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, right. What's that supposed to mean?
You wah. Wah. Natsuki gives me a little shove. It just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Are we really doing the Shaggy meme?
Good save.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. Ooh. I guess this is just a guess, but there's a lot of baking in this manga. A lot of baking. Is this baking bad? I want to read that. I'm not reading it.
Well,
Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she didn't want to admit something.
Yeah. What does that matter?
It doesn't? I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's unimpressed.
You know, this is a bit of a moo, isn't she?
Ha 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 ha.
She should have sounded more like Skeletor there. Definitely not a coincidence. I'll get you, He-Man. I guess that explains that Suki's interest in baking. Still, all the hobbies to pick up from manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Baking Bad is about when you make a cake and replace the flour with pure cocaine. Meth. Pure meth. Which is so angry. He just is. Oh! Different cam. Caught clipping. That's Superman's character, isn't it? We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Ellipses. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well,
Will somebody close that fucking cupboard door? You're not in the drafting. Books are drafty. Probably. I mean, they're a draft first before they become a full written novel. I made the joke work. Yes, I'll buy that. This people makes me uncomfortable. It's the face I pull when trying to figure out how long I gotta put dinner in the oven. After you've left the house. You can pick a nose. I don't know if my mouse is really visible on screen. So you know how many chips? Did I miss chips? No? Oh.
I'm fine with that.
Oh, can I click anywhere? I don't have to click that. I can click anywhere! I've just increased my productivity. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. It is. I wish I was sharing something I like with you guys. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. Guys, you should watch Peacemaker. It's great. You know what I mean? Question mark. You don't? That's
Not. Well, I wouldn't really know.
why, yes. Why,
What do you mean?
no, that's my own voice. Fuck. Don't you share your manga with your friends? If someone offers you manga, kids, you say no. You never know what it's gonna be. I don't know manga well enough to tell you the name of any bad ones. Ask Stan or Brandon from the podcast, they'll be able to tell you. I mean this in the most polite way possible. Is this game a graphic novel? Do you just click through dialogue? Pretty much! That's literally all I've done. But I found series 1 of Peacemaker and see it. Oh, nice! There's only one series, so you've got all of it. Oh, I hope you enjoyed it, Shadow. Especially in a white van. Yes, when the manga van comes around, run like hell.
Could you not rub it in?
That's a bit personal, isn't it? We wrote one poem. I guess that's like the boss fight. I was sad I couldn't watch it because Amazon. Ooh.
Jeez.
Sorry.
Humph. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. They can't even bring it up with them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet?
I thought manga was massive in, like, Japan. Or have I been lied to?
Makes me want to punch them in the face.
She's gonna kill someone, isn't she? I know these kinds of people. All these weebs. Honest, anti-weebs, like it. Oh, what? That's me. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser. Oh, thanks, game. This game just insulted me. I mean, I am playing Doki Doki Literature Club, so I don't know what the fuck I expected. I'm already kind of a loser. So I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. I hope you're not talking about my chat, because my chat's lovely. Fuck you, me. It's getting weirdly meta. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Are we... Harder for someone like you? Are we going into Futanari territory? Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
What, the Futanoi bit? Wait, which part? Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room.
Never leave the club room. Is he safe in the club room?
Monica was kind of a jerk about it.
Or should we fuck Monica up, shall we?
Oh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it?
Oh, that's my voice. I mean, here I am, reading it. Mildly under threatening circumstances.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
You said you were sad because no one would read it. Now I'm reading it with you, and now you're saying it's not solving your problems. Well, get better problems then. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Insert sentence here, I guess. Weirdly meta, so it begins. First rule of club room is never leave your club. No. Never go outside. Especially when the manga van's run.
Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I'll flip the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing.
Ah ha 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 ha. I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minori is my favourite character.
Got 99 problems and reading through mangas at least 50. Here's a fun fact about me. I've never read a manga. I've never read a proper comic book. You know. I've never read a DC or Marvel comic book. I just used to read the Dandy and Beano when I was growing up.
I always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when...
It's trying so hard to catch me out, isn't it?
I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter.
That's what we're trying to do. I'm trying to finish this game. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It did? It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But she's not used to sharing her favourite manga with her friends. I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. I'll tell you what, this is harder to read than a fucking Goosebumps book at the minute. Not saying it. Purple heart, scented purple heart. I mean, able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Oh god, I've got to do a different voice now, haven't I? What voice do I give you? I've done Mickey Mouse. Okay, everyone. Huh? Are you all ready for today's poems? I've gone for Italian stereotype for some reason.
Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse?
Sorry. I just need to make sure we have time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. I'm wearing a Luigi costume. It fits. It's a me. Yeah, there we go. It's visually sorry, not visually, auditory distinct, isn't it? You're not going to get these characters mixed up. So what we got? Italian stereotype, Bob Hoskins and the more. Oh, Mickey Mouse. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches from me. Is this 12 inches by my measurement or real estimates? Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hands it towards Natsuki. He's giving it back. Working with voice by Chris Pratt this time. Of a management company boy. So do I. Tiggy's freaking out the fireworks going off in the movie, so I need to talk after her, but I'll be back. Not a problem. Yeah, I think there's some Diwali fireworks going on.
Just giving it back. Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but
Monica just...
Unless... I keep expecting the next line to be a different character, and it's not. No.
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Is that really alright? I said that mostly because I didn't really plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so I could start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
By tomorrow?
Go get to the chopper.
I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind in some shows if I get through all of this. But I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I returned to where I put my stuff. No, that doesn't work. I can't read. I returned to where I put my stuff and carefully slipped the book into my bag. Oh, fuck, here we go. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I don't think I've ever tried to do an Italian accent for an extended amount of time. So, rip vocal cords. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I can't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I've not given you a voice yet. Oh, fuck. Can't we have one girl but do it well? Alright, just to save my vocal cords, I'm just going to read her lines in my new regular voice. Otherwise, tomorrow's streams are going to be... I think there's something. I can't wait. Surya and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Oh, do we get to read mine? Surya is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh, interactions! Who should I show my poem to first, guys? I don't know if this makes any difference. That music, though. Alright, chat, it's all yours. Who? Goth Yuri, alright. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. She is the most mature one, after all. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Oh, God, I'm going to try and... It's been a while since I've done a voice, I can't remember how to do it again. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Do you like the word bouncy? Oh. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Oh, that's nearly that word. I did not hear poem. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why'd you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be a reading for it. Fuck that sentence, don't I? So it's that bad? No. Fucking is. Did I just raise my voice? When I killed your brother, I said it just like this! Oh wait, that's Roger Rabbit, isn't it? Oh, no. I'm so sorry. Yui buries her head in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes before we really haven't gotten anywhere. Got to start speaking sounds like she's had a serious head in. Hey guys, if we remake Roger Rabbit, can I play Doom, please? I might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Wait, it's just those specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I eat shit. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognise in new writers is... You gotta run taking the kids to the grandparents. I don't blame you. Thank you very much, Worldy, for those bits. I very much appreciate it, man. And the sub as well. You beautiful man. Let me give you another shout out. For fuck's sake, rest my voice. Thank you, my dude. Everyone follow Worldy if you're not already. He's such a good egg. And also check out Retro Smash Podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. It's the only other podcast I listen to. So there you go. If that isn't high praise, I don't know what else is. Also, we got a new podcast episode out on Monday, in which we're talking about video game villains, which was a topic that Shadowbeam asked about. Shadowbeam said, "Oh, have you talked about video game villains?" I was like, "Yeah, we've been doing it for nearly 2.5 years. We've talked about video game villains before." And then I had to think about it, and I went, "No, wait, we haven't somehow." So we're talking video game villains on an episode out on Monday. So yay! I don't know what the hell we're talking about this Monday. We're recording 2 this week because I'm having a Twitch break, and that also means I've got to take a podcast break. But we're recording 2 in a week, so you're not going to miss out. We haven't missed a single upload date yet, and we're very happy about that. And listen, remind me. I shall remind you. And this is how I shall remind you. by reading this in a stupid voice.
I think the most notable thing I recognise in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanour totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. She had a stammer? I haven't seen any stammering. Listen here if I say that word.
Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, building them, beginning them to work together is probably the most challenging part.
How come most of the poems I've read have been absolute fucking garbage?
It might take you some time, but all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback.
You're giving me valuable feedback, right, guys?
Natsuki's gonna be a little bit biased though.
Oh, she can? Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologising to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Not a problem, Chaotic. Or not a bad amount of chips. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, God. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. How does one flicker exactly? Are you a firefly? Oh, is that it? Roly-poly wheel, what a good idea. Would that one work? Or am I going to have to come out of the game? This is massively behind. I don't think that works. Is that one? I don't think that worked. Right, hang on. I think I'm going to actually have to come out of the game to do that. Alright, fine. We'll have a break for 2 seconds. To OBS screen. Ding. I had this problem the other day. I've got the Stream Deck, but it works on like the capture one, not on like another thing. Does the spin wheel button work? It does. Oh, we're halfway then. Mass Spank. Oh, it's so close to bits for Spanky. But not quite. Alright. Mass Spank then. Oh, how's that going to work with all this shit on my head? We'll find a way. Alright, are we back? Did I do it properly? We're back. Alright. Where's my mess? Thank you for the 9 bits. That's almost the rude number. Alright. I'm going to have to lose the hat. Sorry. Sorry, I'm not really Luigi. I've broken the immersion. There. Now I feel more ready to challenge this game. Right. Oh, I thought the text just disappeared then. I'm sorry. Be professional. Stay professional, Spanky.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
No, it didn't. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Yeah, that's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short.
Isn't that my line?
I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it.
Yeah, masks are quite comfortable. In the future, everyone will be wearing them. That's the dream, isn't it?
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to wear something a little more mild. Something easy to
You suggesting that wasn't mild?
something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into
Oh, tight smile. Are you into Ghost Story? Who? It's turning to an owl.
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Spanky.
Really?
I must have totally missed the point.
Oh, that's fucking me again.
Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after all, but I remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their works.
I can't wait to upload this to YouTube, by the way. Oh, this is going on YouTube, so say hi, YouTube, if you want.
They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. Was it? Well, it was a bit on the nose, to be honest. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. But it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
This game's taking fucking ages to get going, isn't it? Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
I generally thought we'd be into, like, the spoopiness by now. Spanky going through puberty colorized. I don't went through puberty. I was just born like this. Right, who are we going through next? So you're reading Natsuki on Monica. Go on, chat, help me out here. I can't choose for myself. I choose none of them and fuck off down the pub. I thought you only picked one. Yeah, no, apparently I've got to do all of them, which, oh dear. It's going to take a while. It is, isn't it? I genuinely thought, like, nearly an hour and a half in, we would have got to something creepy. But, no, literally nothing. Monica. Monica it is. Ah, oh, Monica. Oh, Monica. Oh, fuck, it's Italian stereotype, isn't it?
Hey, Spanky.
I think my voice is fucked already.
Having a good day so far?
Yeah.
Good, I'm glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening.
I'm so sorry for anyone Italian that's watching. I knew that's what you did.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm not bringing my thingy up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, I want to share your poem with me.
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Wah! Don't worry, Spanky. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know.
Oh god. It is falling apart, isn't it? I can feel it. Tell you, I've not done one for like any more than like a few sentences or Mario 64. That's it.
But that's that sort of barrier we'll have to learn to get past soon.
Yes, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like it, Spanky.
You didn't read it. Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Yes, it's got death and bouncing in it. It's grand.
Ha ha ha!
Oh jeez. They say ha 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 a lot, don't they?
No. Oh no! It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment.
I'm fucking dying inside.
If you say so. Yeah.
Can we just have that over?
By any chance, have you read anything by Charles Stevens? No. Charles Stevenson.
Maybe a long time ago.
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words.
Unlike this game.
His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long.
They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about it, the more I continue this, the more I feel like it's a hate crime. They can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Oh, I see the clip. I see the name of it. Oh, I see her. Cranky look. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I comfortably fucking hell. That line. Yeah. That was my line anyway. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. Hey, the other girl said you were biased. Oh, do you all think each other is biased? But I always help find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. I thought that's the point. There goes the haha again. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Please don't be about spaghetti. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Do we sound confident? No. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. When I first started streaming, I never thought I'd be playing Doki Doki Literature Club doing a stupid Italian accent, wearing a masquerade mask, dressed like Luigi. But here we are. Isn't it funny how life pans out? I did this to raise money for charity, and this is what happens. Follow your dreams, kids. She doesn't sound confident, she sounds insane. She does indeed. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the... I'm not doing it in the fucking accent. See the direction the spackle protrudes. Direction the spackle protrudes. I hate it when my spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbour? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas... Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's too late. My retinas. The goggles do nothing. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It's still good. It's still good. It wasn't too bright. Okay, that's 2 Simpsons references in 2 seconds. It was too deep. Because I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep my Italian accent under wraps before I get arrested. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realise now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in with his protruding speckle. I see. And I was going, ow, on my eyes. So, what do you think? It's very, freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. I feel you. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and line. Maybe timing between words and line. There's no timing involved, it's written form. There's only so many commas you can use. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Did it sound really powerful for you, chat? Because I just read it out loud. What was the inspiration behind this one? Spackles. Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. Well, I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems. It was me, wasn't it? It was my spackle hanging out. What the fuck do I talk about in this chat? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. How long does this game go on for? Anyway, here's a Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point.
Still, at least we got the duck.
The duck.
Keep walk.
Yeah. It's made out of plastic.
Eddie, what in the name of Greek buggery? You sell plastic duck.
It floats in the bath. Hello?
But why?
It's hollow.
Why the duck?
It came free with the telly.
That's a much better poem. Alright, the hat's back on. Right. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it over. Last time I tried to get something down on the paper, I was in the bathroom for half an hour. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dot puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. I'm just going to move my pens. No reason. You're going to survive out there. You just got to know where your pen is. That was nearly rude. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Yeah, I'm going to do Sayori, just so I can save my goddamn voice. This is a good poem, Spanky. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I'm the kind of guy that would be writing poems in his spare time. Yeah, I guess you're right. That's why it's impressed me. No, what else impresses me, Sayori, is the fact that you've got exactly the same voice as me. For a girl, that's a bit odd. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. But of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Spanky. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Yes. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. What is our motive, exactly? We only started going, oh, girls, when we first got here. That wasn't our initial motive. I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hehehe. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow from my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out to play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Hello, Shadowbeam. Oh, yeah. The promise of breakfast has caught you running. Right, that's not got any dark implications as well. Like the secret and I could sleep forever. That's not reading between the lines, is it? Sayori, this is just a guess, bud. Did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem, but it was a bad poem. It came out nice, but how shall I put it? It just sounds like you. Really? Yeah. You sound like me, so I don't know what the implications of this is. Oh, no. Especially that last line. Yeah, especially that last word. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. You look cranky now. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. She's cranky because she got it. She could have missed her eggs. She's a good egg. Maybe. Monica's the best. Yeah, she's a good egg. But next time I won't forget. I'm not going to write the best poem ever. But I guess I look forward to it. We have to look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? What a huge amount of decisions there are to make. It really is like being in an Elder Scrolls game, isn't it? So many decisions. Oh, fuck, this is going to wreck my voice. It's going to go on forever, isn't it? Oh, right. God, here we go.
Okay, well let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I bet this one I could have been doing other things. There's the spirit. I could have been having fun instead of this bullshit. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. Did you not write one? I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my... Oh, sorry.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if it was yours really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. Just like this, sonny boy. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
Oh, God. Welcome to Spanky's Dying on stream, everyone. Let's actually save the game. I haven't saved once. There we go. You can read your chat for him. I think you did. Yeah, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Asuki's retort gets caught in her throat. That's literally just what happened to me. Hey, I predicted this game. Am I psychic?
Oh, you're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
If I am self-important, I'm me. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Asuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Are we being that blatant?
Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Well, that's not what I expected. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Oh, fudge. It's my favourite one. At least it's not up its own arse. I like monkeys. And crickets. Horses don't exist. Owls are fine. Cheetahs are fine. Eagles, I feel no strong way or the other. People are bastards. But that's about it. I like it. It's got a monkey in it. 10 out of 10. Goth Girl, the best emo phone. What about laying in the bath? Yeah. I like it. It's got a monkey in it. I told you you weren't going to like it. That's my favourite one. I like it. I like it. What?
Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff.
Thank you.
So people don't even have to take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style won't make your message any less valid. I like it.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem.
I like reading that monkeys can climb. I know that to be true. It's great. See, we're learning on this stream today.
Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening.
I like it for a 3-year-old. Hey, I've got a 3-year-old niece. She reads some fucking bangers like Mr. Tickle.
So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, well, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like a setup for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realised.
That's what it means to be a pro.
Monkey.
I'm glad you learned something.
I think we've all learned something today, haven't we, folks? I don't know what it is, but I feel like we've learned something today.
Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya?
Oh, she is the youngest one. Stay far away. No. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humour over that last comment. I really don't care how old everyone is. I fucking do care how old everyone is. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I very much care how old everyone is. Come on, it's a shit poem. Ah. Poet subjective. I glanced around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Hey, we read about a monkey today. It's been a good day. Even if it was being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. What, not even the monkey one? This is a literature club after all. Hold on, one poem is about getting up in the morning, she wrote last minute. One was about monkeys climbing, and we're worried about our poem that's got bouncing and death in it. I think we're a modern day William Shakespeare. If it was a bit crap. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across this room, Sayuri and Monaco are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Oh no. High-pitched and lower-pitched in the same conversation. Pray for Spanky. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? It's an ellipses, I don't have to read it. Drama. Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Oh, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something?
Monkeys has symbolism. It symbolises that it's a monkey.
It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant that. The language, I guess. It was in English. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try it hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
But I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who could actually liked it.
We're in a literature club. It's creative criticism. It's the point of it, isn't it? You're not going to learn and get better by everyone saying, oh yeah, it's great. You just have yes men around you.
Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it, and Spanky did too.
I did. It had a monkey in it.
So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
God, my voice.
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent long time establishing my writing style. I didn't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring.
What's not inspiring about a monkey?
Which I haven't yet.
Not even the cricket.
And Spanky liked my poem too, you know.
Why am I the fucking end all be all of poetry? I came here yesterday. Why do you give a shit about what I think? I've not even done any actual learning or lessons in this stuff. You're just talking to me. I've learned fuck all since I've been here.
He even told me he was impressed by it.
Oh, that's the wrong voice. Oh, you've got her voice now. I told you I'd get them mixed up.
Oh? I didn't realise you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Why's the music stop? There's a music that's given up. We got bongos now. The weeb levels are rising.
That's not what I...
No.
You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe just jealous that Spanky appreciates my voice more than he appreciated yours.
This is the drama music. Oh my word. That's Breaking Bad to shame, doesn't it?
And how do you know I didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh, fuck, you've come to save my voice. Is everyone okay? Oh, she fucked off again.
Oh, you know what? I wasn't the one whose booze...
Well, okay.
I wasn't the one whose booze magically grew a size bigger as soon as Spanky started showing up.
I don't know what to say to that. To my female audience, do your boobs magically grow an extra size when Spanky's on the stream? That's not how female anatomy works, from my limited knowledge. I know about the other thing that happens. So how's everyone's day, guys? You're well. You're fine.
Natsuki.
That's...
Oh, Natsuki, that's a little...
I can't do both. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turn towards me. Why is the drama music fucking... And on that day, or so people say, the Flacy Gay Street's boobs go through times that day. I might need a minute, guys. This ugly boing is not helping. Welcome in, Lazy. I hope you're well, mate. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they had just noticed I was standing there.
Spanky, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective.
Halloween circus music. Is that like the Halloween Before Christmas sequel we just never got? A Halloween Before Parade Day or something.
Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out the reader, not force them to have to figure it out.
Okay, my voice is actually really going there.
Help me explain that to a Spanky.
Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language.
Like bum.
It's the only way to convey your complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Spanky?
Where's the horror? Well, I guess this music is the horror. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Because chat put down channel points for it. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, let's go. Oh, fuck. Guys, who are we siding with? Help. Great, enjoying this magic. I'll bet you are, mate. It sounds like you're having a right blast. Just be careful of Twitch terms of service when you go live next. Right, who are we picking, guys? Help me. Yeah, this is just generally help. Natsuki. Suki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. So Yuri! Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayuri uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Spanky? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. Not about anyone.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayuri wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
I'll be honest, I picked her because I thought it would express my voice. Oh god, it begins again.
She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes.
Stop! Natsuki, Yuri,
You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. But those that are the same can fuck right off. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And it's got a monkey in it. Yoi's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Like a bath. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yoi's boobs are the same as they always were. I vote we get a tape measure and put this to rest. Big and beautiful. There's a section for that on the internet. Sayori stands triumphantly. Once again, the day is saved by boobs. And fire. Lots of fire. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Tea! Tea saves day! Yay, I wish I had some. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing to me. Haha. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. Or you could say, let's play Robocop instead. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. Have we chosen my girlfriend yet? No. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Oh, whenever I feel my stomach start to knot, I run to the bathroom very quickly. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little bit more. Just a little bit. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Spanky, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Oh, we're gonna write another poem. And maybe you'll learn something for your friends too. How long does this go on for? So your poems will turn out to be even better. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Okay, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I pray for the sweet release of death. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. I've not actually learned anything about literature at all, have I? I haven't learned anything about rhyming schemes, nothing. Sayori, what about what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. So what you're saying is I'm a bad influence on this club, I should leave immediately and go play Robocop. Got you. Promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Spanky. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. Nobody's ever said that to me. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Again, nobody's ever really said that to me. That's... every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It is like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Oh, the horniness is rising. Spankman, the horny knight arises. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Emerging. I'm definitely the problem. Apparently this code's been going for a while. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use theory as an internal monologue sometimes. You don't have to be my girlfriend, she could just be my internal monologue. Try doing that next time you see someone you fancy. There you go. You want to be my dictation? Hey. Hey, blood. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, we gotta do this again. Are they the same words as the last time? Oh, hydrate. Okay. Wait, I just did. Let's do it again. Chin chin, thank you very much. Right, let's try and pick different words than last time. And I'm still going to type them out so I can read it all out when we're done. So let's see what we got. You're going to have to head off, you're tired. Not a problem, Shadow. Thank you for staying by. The rest of this will be on YouTube. If you want to see that. Right, socks. Alright. Socks. We don't ever had before. Analysis, because it's almost a root word. Or you're going out with some chips. I don't think I'll just push my fingers in the eyes. Okay. I'll do it in a different style, shall I? I push my finger. My voice is already wrecked by doing this voice acting. But... I push my fingers into my eyes. It's the only thing that slowly stops the ache. That one. Oh, that's the wrong mouse. I've got two mouses. Touch mouse power. Essence, love, lust, philosophy, flying, explode, summer, unrestrained, suicide, eternity. We had explode before. Lust then. We'll go for lust. This really is the same thing over again. We had bunny last time. Music, sure. I don't think this poem is going to be as funny as last time. Shopping cry, graveyard, shiny, starskate, sparkle, silent sunset, memory, sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. Together, disarray, treasure, tenacious, family, fireworks, 12, sugar, misery, oh, you're mixing them up. Those picked several ones last time. Fireworks, sure, why not? Melancholy, broken, feather, intellectual, judgment, clumsy, death, cheer, vitality, universe. I don't think we had clumsy, did we? I think clumsy's still in chat. Chocolate, parfait, unstable, kitty, milk, special, empty, cute, silly, ocean. That's silly. Precious nightgown. I'm a precious nightgown. My processors. I want that nightgown. Desire, boop, agonizing sadness, embrace, sensation, giggle, happiness. Sensation. Lollipop, disaster, hope, horror, puppy, mouse, spinning, covert, pleasure. Covert. What was it? Covert? No, covert, right? Adventure, peaceful, cheeks, marshmallow, email, piece, lipstick, swimsuit. Swimsuit. Can't wait to read this out loud. Effelgun, Doki Doki, Vertigo, Nature, Question, Festa, Secretive, Awesome, Captive, and Nibble. We had Nibble last time. We'll go with Festa, because that reminds me of the Adams family. Jumpy, Breathe, Play, Candy, Dream, Whirlwind, Amazing, Skipping, Ribbon, Meager. Candy. Pain, Infinite, Insight, Heart, Sunny, Ambient, Promise, Party, Anger, Vanilla. Pain. Fine. This music though. Determination, rainbow, uncontrollable, melody, despise, flower, loud, comfort, and capable, vibrant. I guess when one of them jumps up, we've picked a word that they like. I think. Dance, marriage, headphones, kiss, strawberry, hop, determination, whistle, fluffy, massacre. Oh, massacre. Not many people you get to hear say, ooh, massacre. Lazy climber. Oh, lazy games is in chat. Fuck it, we'll go for that. Fun, atone, dazzle, joy, whisper, tears, fear, unrequited, hopeless, sweet. Sweet. Because you're all sweet in chat. Waterfall, poof. Passion, bed, misfortune, wrath, crimson, flea, tragedy, grief. Poof's just a funny word. Fantasy, aura, rose, raindrops, disoriented, daydream, jump, sticky, entropy, sing. Sticky. Okay, so my final poem reads... I'm ready for this masterpiece. So chat seems to have slowed down. Thank you. Socks analysis, lust, sport, sparkle, fireworks, clumsy, silly, sensation, covert, Simpsons festa, candy pain, vibrant, massacre, lazy, sweet, goof, sticky. Now that's a poem and a half. Alright. You won't get that in the Ladybird Book of Poems. Let's say it again. Yeah, sure. How long have I got? Oh, I still want another hour of this shit. There you go. That's poem in full. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've got a little bit more comfortable here the past couple of days. It does sound good, doesn't it? So you can read... See, I've got some visual stimuli there, so you can read that and bear that poem in mind when the other characters are reading it. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Spanky. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Is Yo Sayori a bit like Yo Yogi? Yeah, I'm still not used to you being in the club, that's all. It's been 3 days. Get used to it, I'm here now. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Rude. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Hi, hungry, I'm Spanky. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really? I just wanted to look at it. Yes, we just want to randomly look in your purse. That's what people do. So you nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with a latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill into the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through to you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. Oh, she's poor. I don't want her. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I'd lend you some. She's a gold digger. Don't want a gold digger. So that she only leaves one option. Ah, I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Oh god, here we go. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. You said that already.
I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book.
Yuri! Skinner! Tell Spanky to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can reasonably afford. And frankly, after pulling Miss Stevens into stuff like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I just got too absurd in my book.
No, I'm not saying it. Aha! I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you can think that.
You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. I could say accept the revolution. I didn't realise we're starting up a revolution as well. Good lord. This book club goes places.
Retribution.
That.
Still coming for you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Siri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Nasuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Did we just slap her?
What?
Yeah. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... a cookie? That's a hefty cookie to make that noise. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's raining cookies. Hallelujah. Ooh. Hold on.
We are going to starve to death.
But look, I've got a packet of chocolate hobnobs.
There we go. It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just going to give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki.
That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly grabs her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. All characters, everyone. Too stupid to eat. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? No one has this conversation about rat cookies. They're so generic. Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do I think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. So it gets out of the seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Right, you're hugging her, but that's the one called Yuri. Okay. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Oh. Sayori suddenly leans down, take a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Like the pig she is. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the grub room. Oh good, I don't have to do the stereotype voice. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late lately?
Not me. Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised.
Christ, these voices are really doing a number on my throat. I can't wait for tomorrow's stream. If I sound like a frog, that'll be why. A frog with like really sore throat.
He's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true.
Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, that's me.
There you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
There's a lot of and oohs, aren't there? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time.
That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? Piano? I wasn't aware you play music as well, Monica. I don't really. It just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn to play a piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it.
Is that so?
It's really gripping, isn't it, this story?
In that case, I want to let you down, Spanky.
Oh my god, you killed the other three. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I've really loved the chance to share once already. I'll just share my poem now and get this over with. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Just some cookie drama. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back into her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Again. Man, it's like no one wants to be bothered today. I know that feeling. I slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literally by myself like this? How am I meant to read all by myself? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. When I'm feeling a little too tired to read. You're literally in a literature club. How can you be too tired to read? I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes, I slip my fingers into my eyes and end up listening in to Yuri's conversation with Monica. But you're just opening and listening to this. Like, we're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. So you're in an unfortunate sound events turned into a microwave. That doesn't solve the problem, no. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we will do the things to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberate. It's rare to hear her deliberating. What's a deliberate? God, I can't read now. I've been reading this too long. No, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Oh, well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good think. Cupcakes again. You had cupcakes the other day. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. What the fuck's this got to do with literature? There's very little literature in this literature club. We haven't discussed authors at all. Why wasn't that you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. We've done that joke. Anyway, I still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Like me, it's trouble finding any motivation at all. Yes, it's hard work, isn't it? Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. But I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. There! It's drawing close up! Whoa! Oh, no, you're not catching me out, game. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. Oh, look! You can make out the pixels of where the JPEG's been cut. My immersion's ruined. I don't think these are real people, you know. Let's just save the game. I'm not safe for a while. Yeah. I nearly fall out my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Could have we have joined a napping club? Was that an option? Does our school even have a napping club? We're staying up late again, aren't you? As you're in a club, you're going to have less time for anime, you know? Any excuse to not watch anime. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Yeah. Not every day. It's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? That's It's a secret. Shut up. I knew it. Come on. Come on. At least let me give the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayuri, it's written all over you. Oh, if only I had a marker pen on me. Sayuri glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. It's the same JPEG model. No, it isn't. Nah. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayuri's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. If we play our cards right, or probably wrong in this case, is that the final line of the game? I feel like if you get a good ending, that should be the last line of the game. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. It's like me in this plot then, really. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even get your blazer buttoned up. Seriously. None of them have had their blazer up. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Because you got toothpaste stains on your collar. Yeah? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. If you're still a really hot girl, but she had a toothpaste stain on her thing, wouldn't bother you, would it? Start to button her blazer up from the bottom. And see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. That's certainly a camera angle. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend that does these kind of things. It's a bit weird, isn't it? I expect some of my male friends to do this if I'm like at a wedding and I need to be like really like well dressed. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. I think so, you know, what we really need to be more concerned about. So where you've got one rounded foot and one foot that's really pointy. What's going on there? This button might come off. I hate it when things come off in my hand. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the buttons near her chest. Sounds like she's got something on her chest that may be in the way. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you have a button on it, you would have noticed sooner it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Either that, you've been eating too many cupcakes. And cookies. But don't say that out loud. Anyway, you're not much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see you always blazy buttoned up like that? I don't know, but keep it buttoned up for the love of God. But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayuri hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sayuri puts her arms out and swirls around. I'm glad that happened. Didn't that add so much to the plot? If I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Well, isn't that what we literally said to her? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Not saying all these embarrassing things. When do we get to the literature? When do we get to the fireworks factory? Yeah. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. But anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You should wake me up before we go. You're doing it again, Sayuri. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. There were jokes in this game. I haven't noticed any. Oh god, how fresh hat is this? I hope you're really enjoying this stream, folks. I hope this is worth all your channel points. Okay, everyone. Yeah? Monica suddenly calls out, "Why don't we share the poems with Nerd now?" Yay. Spanky, I can't wait to read yours. I can. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic. Oh, I nailed that voice delivery. But Sayuri still trots away to retrieve her poem. Alright. Alright, chat. Who are we reading first? Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, or Monica? I thought we would have got to the horror part of the game by now. It's taking its sweet time, isn't it? Alright, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's pick a random, shall I? Monica. Hi again, Spanky. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I won't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Oh wait, that was my line again. Fuck. Hold on. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think it's kind of the vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? It could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. No, you don't. You got a completely different voice. But in any case, Yuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Turning into Inside Out. You know that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? No. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Well, it's called Save Me, so this is on for a good start, isn't it? Save me, the colours they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and then this cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless pouring of meaningless. Load me. Load me? Endless loop. Okay. Right, load you into what? A back of a truck? Come here. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Aha! Yeah, it's just the way I write. It's a bit concerning. I think we should show that to a therapist. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. Just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. It's kind of like playing with space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. Shit, magic. It's always like a miracle building Dark Souls. Hey! Thank you for the one person in chat who got that joke. The way I speak the lines really makes... The way I write the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. It does. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. That's a bloody good one. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. Yeah, but a conversation with someone normally has some kind of meaning. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. It is, though. If it's about nothing, then it's about something. Look at Seinfeld. That's a show about nothing. and it still has plots. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. I was fully expecting something to happen there. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? Oh, what am I even talking about? Haha, that's my advice today. Is this game going to start getting weird now? It's about fucking time. Thanks for listening. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Spanky. Hey, I love it. Especially after yesterday's poem. You're too honest sometimes, Sayuri. No, but really. I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayuri, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. It's true. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Again, true. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. You like cookies? You like cupcakes? Jeez, I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive on this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you just don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? Well, more than Batman. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Spanky poem. This is not any poem. This is a Spanky poem. It's not quite an M&S poem. It makes me feel extra special. I can feel your feelings in it. You like the way I put Herbert's swimsuit. Sayuri hugs the sheet against her chest. It's so weird, Sayuri. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But we're literally in a literature club. I thought that was the point. If we ever talked about it, maybe we'll get it done. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I like feeling things. Reminds me that I'm human. I'm not sure it's exactly how that works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. I'm feeling mostly disgust playing this, but hey, I feel something. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yes, it's like a eulogy. You can write that for you. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. You don't know what you want, do you? There's a word for that, right? It's the word I'm looking for. Indecisiveness. Bittersweet. I thought you liked happy ones. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayuri. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. You can't hug a cloud. It'll dissipate. It's made of vapor. Can't hug a cloud. And make a nice happy rainbow. Sayuri, that's unexpectedly poetic. Also wrong. Science would like to talk to you about that. Rainbows aren't made by hugging clouds. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Banky. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, eh? That's a good line, isn't it? Bottles. I pop off my scab like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. It's just about getting a lobotomy. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave. Again. Discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks. Stop. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap. So hey, did you really write this? Of course I did. Did I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Well, you failed miserably. Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. Well, she told you how to write a crap poem. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see it out. It's always kind of creepy. Creepy? Yes, but not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you shouldn't be proud of it. Well, I'm still preferring the poem of a monkey in it, to be honest. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. The other person said that. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm going to keep writing until I die. Foreshadowing? Aha, don't get ahead of yourself. So you always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Oh, then we're trying now. Oh, that's Suki. Do you have another monkey poem? Well, it's not terrible. But it's just pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I'll be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little bit different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I won't expect you to find your star right away. Alright, real talk. Doing her voice is actually hurting me. I've got sippy. Truly, I suffer from my art, I guess. Whatever the hell this is. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I won't expect you to find your style right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Yeah, you think so? Well, yeah, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Is fluffy one of the words we chose? No, that was in the last poem. Oh, I can... hey, gameplay. Right click. The chat box goes away. Yay. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. This game doesn't have voice acting, does it? Have I been reading this wrong all this time? No. That's everything. Yeah, sure. So if it turned out after all this time this game had voice acting, I'd kick myself at the bum. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show him my poem. Here. Oh, thank fuck I got a cup of tea. It's gonna massively help my throat. Amy likes spiders. Spanky also likes spiders. I've also started referring to myself in the third person. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. I like spiders. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favourite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. She likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. Ooh. We don't take kindly to spider haters around here. Oh, I'm going to go mental and go left-handed with my mouse now for a bit. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's is way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't mind that it's the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realise how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree to the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk.
So you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Sometimes you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
That's not what your poem said at all. You said the opposite. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of people can too.
It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
We do anything apart from read poems in this fucking game. Alright. One left.
Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Smanky. Your skills are already improving.
Really? Thanks, Shuri. Coming from you, that means a lot.
Yeah, it's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. If you know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like I can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid of a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way.
Well, I like writing the word bouncy over and over again.
I feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears.
Is there actually any difference to choosing different words? I guess there is, but I'll never find out.
Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear.
Well, like swimsuit and candy.
That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. Never share anything again.
I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Is this a poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Oh, it's got a raccoon. Oh, that gets a point. It better be about, Resident Evil. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. Oh, here we go again. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps it's merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me his excitement. The rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feel myself again. Pavlovian conditioning. Sometimes the handwriting's a little hard to read. Right, so, nice. It's not as good as the monkey poem, is it?
I was a little more daring in this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a little more metaphorical. It sounds quite literal, to be honest. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Can you not? Urge and knife and cutting. It's a bit blatant, isn't it?
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style.
You prefer writing with knives?
Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well,
can you not? It's my character thick.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
That's funny. Question mark. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
Yeah. She did?
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah.
Sounds like you two have that in common. Oh, well, that's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that.
Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like I can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
It's a concern of mine as well. I really don't do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We've got to keep it simple, okay? We wouldn't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica?
Yes, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. She always putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Isn't that a huge jump to just like have an event and then not tell the people involved what's going on? Shouldn't this be practiced? Surely it must be formed more ahead of time, right? Sayori's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting in these posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Did you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. Well, I didn't sign up for this, you know.
It's true, she didn't. She was not asked or informed in any way. Just refused.
There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagine it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess it kind of overlooked that. Yeah, just Hey guys, you're all introverts, right? Wow, have a stage. I'm so sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. Let's start the event and each put on a good performance.
Then it would inspire.
Sorry, I saw your hand move, I thought you were talking. And it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's these are reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Suki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think the Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but
Looks like the Suki didn't have any arguments left.
okay, fine.
I guess I'll have to just get it over with. Alright. You. Thanks, Nasuki. What about Yori? Ellipses. Yori dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. Oh, I guess I don't really have a choice. Ah, that's everyone. You're the best, Yori. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Can you be a bit more subtle again? Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yori. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
Don't know where.
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I think that the more I go, the more Yuri and Monica's voice is slowly merging into one. I'll start it off by helping everyone feel a bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Ah, of course. Now let's see. Monica flipped through a notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. This better be epic. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. Not when I read it, it's gonna be. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line to recite, speaking the words like this, making a stupid voice and doing funny. This is something she's done before, but she's simply a natural. Is this real life, or is this fantasy? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yui has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Oh, we didn't read it? Oh. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. You didn't read anything. How do you expect to do that in front of an audience? Haha, thank you so much. Wrong voice. Thank you so very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. Whoa, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri anxiety glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? Still there, hooray! I'm glad someone is. As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Yeah, I'll be going for like 5 more minutes. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we all give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks up to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Aha. Sorry, I giggled. See, Yuri. It's a lot harder than I thought. Why do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting other people. Yeah, that's how I'm getting by this. That's why I keep making mistakes. I'm not thinking about it. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best of that way. I see. Okay then. So Yuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Spanky liked it. It did? I didn't sign up for that. I guess it's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that all the poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work out as well. You might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's well, been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. And next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, it's almost like we should have practiced this ahead of time and actually told people. Rather than say, oh yeah, it's the festival next week. Shit. Let's do a presentation. Who's next? Who's next? Only 2 people. That's Suki.
Don't make me go before Spanky. It's not hard compared to you guys anyway. Might as well let Spanky lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Suki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stood up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem, which goes, and I quote, Socks, analysis, lust, music, sparkle, fireworks, clumsy, silly sensation, covert swimsuit, festa candy, pain, vibrant, massacre, lazy, sweet, poof, sticky. That's our poem. Because I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Especially when there's no rhyming scheme or literally anything cohesive in it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. So I'm not really as good as everyone else is. Not to worry about it so much. We're all so confused, we don't know what to think. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. Thanks. But we don't use words like and, if, or. We just use words that don't gel. That's just something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. Tatashi is your Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called.
It's called. Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Oh, Van Halen. Copyright strike. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little uninfused, the poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Something bobsleigh time. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. Words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She husks back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Ah, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will always be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it will be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so.
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have too much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. That might be hard, but I hope you have an idea of what it is right now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time of what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find someone other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort for a club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. Oh, good. It's like 11 o'clock already. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. Been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning them tomorrow and we'll have the weekend to prepare. Well, Monday is the big day. No, wait, I went streaming Monday. Yes, well, wait a sec, it's not this. I can't wait. You can do this. I can do this. Cut that clerk. Welcome to the end of the stream. Alright, I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's us, right, Spanky. You don't have to say it. Oh, good. Whatever, let's go. Alright, I welcome with Sayori once more. Okay. How long is this going to go for? Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori has been a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to... Yuri fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri has to walk home with you. What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh, God. Save. You know what? I'm not going to answer that. I'm going to take the cows away out. You can't make me. Okay. Ending soon screen instead. Right. So, yeah. That was certainly a